I tell you the story of one pious man who hadn't known Christ, but he was good and he had rich works. The Bible calls his name Cornelius. In Acts of Apostles chapter 10 verse 4, the Bible says, and while Cornelius was praying, that the angel of the Lord told him that his prayer and his good works, emphasis. Another version of the Bible says, and his prayer, your prayer and your alms have gone to a memorial unto the Lord. No wonder the Lord quickened the soul and the spirit of Peter, and that Peter should be sent from Joppa to come and teach the gospel, the doctrine of the word unto this person. What qualified him, what moved the heart of God, was the fact that this man that had not been preached unto was rich in good works. So it was this scriptural position that made me come to terms with that prophecy that was given while we were praying, that somebody was in the moment at the fringes of death, and that he was on the bed of infirmity, and that we were praying, and that God was ready to do, but only that he checked his spiritual account and he had nothing. So I'd like for us to understand that prayer is good. Our service to the kingdom is also not negotiable. But I charge us today that we must learn to be rich in good works. Our good works must be evident. Our good works must be seen by all. Our good works must be, just like our life is an epistle to be read by all. Our good works must also speak out. It must also speak for us. It must preach the gospel. Now, there was also a story of a prophet of mine told me I was caught up in a vision, and the Lord told him about two scenarios. In the particular place, a child of God was staying in that particular residence, and there was also a prostitute who would go many days to go and do a business and return with the money of prostitution. That there were two children of a particular parent who had not been going to school because of tuition fee, and the Christian in that particular residence had the means, but he would never even be concerned to even ask. But this prostitute returned back from her trade after a few days, and by the next morning she observed that these two kids had been to go to school, and she sought to know, and the parents said exactly. And just about that very time, she took these two children to their school and paid the tuition the school fees of these children from the money, from the proceeds of a prostitution. Sorry. And the Lord asked this prophet of God in the vision that who is my child in the two of them. He said in that vision he could not open his mouth. And the Lord said, while one had met me, while one can call himself my son, but the other had not met me. But the truth is that this one that has not met me, referring to the prostitute, has done my will. What I would expect my child to do in that particular situation. In other words, and the Lord told the prophet in that vision, he said, these are the people that I myself will search out with the salvation, that I will not allow them to be destroyed. No wonder the Bible says that I will show forth myself to a generation that does not even seek me. Just by the rich work, it are good works. The Lord told that prophet in the vision that she will not allow her to be destroyed, and that these are the class of people that she will go all out to bring them into the force of salvation. I beg you today, beyond our prayers, beyond our fasting, let us be rich in good works. Shalom.